Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Music Theory Live. Today we're going to be practicing identifying different kinds of scales, specifically the major and minor scales. This is relatively easy to do if you are well practiced in reading your key signatures. However, there are other methods that we'll go through today. As always, I would like to thank musictheory.net for their amazing free online resources. If you would like to support them, you can purchase their apps on Apple devices. Today we're going to do two scales, one that's major and one that's minor, and go through the process of how to discover that. So here's my first scale. 1 flat is one of the key signatures that you just have to memorize, but the key of 1 flat is the key of F, and that is F major. If I go down 2 notes from F, E to D, this could also be the key of D minor, but seeing as my scale starts and ends on the note F, this is likely to be F major. We can double check ourselves by counting the intervals in between each and every note. Going somewhat quickly through this, the pattern goes like this: whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. If you take your time and look at the intervals between each of these notes, you'll notice that it follows that exact pattern. This is a major scale. Going over to another key, we have 1 sharp on our key signature. So I go to my last sharp, or in this case my only sharp, and up 1 letter to G. So this would be G major, or if I go down 2 notes from G, it would be going down to F sharp, and then E. This could also be E minor, and seeing as my scale starts and ends on E, this is likely to be E minor, but once again you can check yourself by looking at each and every individual interval, and the pattern for minor scales goes as follows: whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Again, you can take your time and double check those intervals and see how they apply to every single minor scale. Understanding major and minor scales will truly help you in your understanding of chords and many other aspects of music theory. Take time to practice this. This has been another episode of Music Theory Live. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you have a question, it's likely somebody else does too. As always, I look forward to working with you to build your skills from the ground up.